Hey guys, guess what time it is? It's time to make your final self-assessment for your narrative and celebrate because we're almost done. So let's make sure we have everything covered. First, on the last time we met, you were peer editing. So read first, you need to read those peer editing marks. Make sure to read over the comments that your peers made. They took the time to read your paper. Make sure to take the time to read their comments. You need to think about this though. Do you agree with what they said? Do you have any questions about it? Do you need to go ask them to maybe a mark that they made, or do you need to look something up on the internet like, do I actually need a comma here where they put one? Make sure you agree with it's your paper, so make sure you agree with what your peer wrote. Then go get that narrative resource packet. If you don't have one, ask me for one because you need to go over that checklist on the very front page. So it looks just kind of like this right here. That's what you need to go over. It's the very front page of that packet. You need to make sure you've read everything and checked off everything that you have done throughout the page. And if you haven't done something, actually do it. This is the time for you to make those changes before you turn it into me. Next, the rubric. Now the rubric is on the very back or the next page behind the narrative checklist. So same packet, read over the rubric. So here's what it looks like, okay? And you need to make sure that you go over to the proficient column and read down and make sure you have all the requirements. Don't you love my meme? There's a rubric? What's that? Okay, highlighting. Now, some of you took off your highlighting, put it back on, so I just want to make sure everybody has their highlighting done before you turn it in. If you need to watch the video again, I've inserted the video, so you can just do that right there. Final read. Yes, I'm making you read your paper one more time. It helps to read it aloud, but if you don't want to read it aloud, you can just read it inside your head. But you need to read your paper one final time before you turn it in. So, oh bother, you're reading this in my voice, aren't you? Worst Winnie the Pooh impression ever. And then, guess what? It is time to turn in your paper. So that button up in the top right hand corner of your screen, it should say turn in. If it doesn't, raise your hand and ask for help, okay? But after you turn it in, time to celebrate. Good luck. I can't wait to read all of your papers.